Capricorn, welcome to your October General Love Tarot reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a General Love Tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear these messages. And of course, hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Capricorn cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped, reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I like to start off my readings by doing a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you're just here for the card pull, I completely understand. You can go ahead and check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in, and I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for October. What is going to happen that you guys need to be aware of, prepared of? What is the energy going to be like? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with the Capricorn, what is going on here? So tell me about the energy for Capricorn in October, Spirit. Okay, well, we have birth. And it says universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So this could be a new beginning in your love life that's happening in October. New love, I definitely feel, or maybe even something with your newest love that is being brought in, your newest crush. I do want to say with this birth, I'll just leave it up to whoever it's for. There could be news of a pregnancy, whether that's you personally, the person you care about, or a family situation. I do wonder if this is involving someone that you have kids with or that also has kids, or, you know, again, maybe kids are going to be related in this situation in some sort of way. But it could also mean like if there was someone that was a little bit immature, to say the least, maybe they're finally kind of doing something to grow up a little bit, to show more initiative, especially if they kind of got the sense that you were not going to tolerate it, period. I know my Capricorns. Okay, tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. Tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. Okay. Ingwas. All right, and it says, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human warmth, the home. Okay, guys, this could definitely be someone that either you have kids with, wants to have kids with you. I know that's kind of a weird topic to bring up, but maybe they feel like you guys would be a great parent. For those who can have kids, maybe it's something where they think you guys would have like beautiful kids. I don't know, someone who just has like very strong energy of being like a good caretaker, a good provider. So definitely be aware that that could be on someone's agenda here. I gotta say, the letter I is really sticking out to me as an Ian or Isabel. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone, but maybe someone's name, first, middle, last name can end with an I as well. But I definitely feel as if generally there could be someone who's finally taking initiative into moving something forward. And they want to propose a new beginning. They want to propose a new offer to you in some ways that is going to bring absolutely a new chapter within this connection. that they're hoping that you would be ready for. And it feels something grounding. It feels something like cementing the two of you. So whether that is being in a partnership exclusive, whether that is like talks about moving in together, bringing families together, that type of energy is what I'm feeling very strongly here in general. Tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now in healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Okay, really interesting. This is going to be a trigger warning for someone, but this could have been like something, like there could have been a miscarriage energy I'm kind of feeling here that happened, and someone doesn't want to give up on having kids still. But anyway, besides that, I definitely feel as if this is someone that you guys have been through a lot with. This is someone that you guys have kind of, even if this is a new version of this person, perhaps more so than new love is kind of what I'm sensing. They want to kind of show you that they have healed. They want to show you that they want to move forward and that they're going to make things right by you. But I think with this boundaries energy here, they need to actually prove it. They need to go through a lot of different obstacles, hoops, trials before you would feel comfortable, or even spirit would want you to feel comfortable with. I definitely sense this is someone that wants to kind of restart with a clean slate, but that's kind of hard to do, right? This person could definitely have wounds, childhood wounds particular, that they have been trying to work on. Like I'm hearing therapy. They may have started seeing a therapist. Someone could be a therapist as a occupation here. But all right, let's just get into the tarot. This is going to be a deep reading, a complex reading. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy for Capricorn. Hermit. Yeah, Virgo energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Virgo. You could have strong Virgo in your chart. I'm going to be getting all these cards out first, and then we're going to do a deep dive. There's a card that came out that was exactly in Sagittarius's placement too. So if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, or if you have strong Sagittarius in your chart, I suggest checking out the Sagittarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. Wow. Yeah, Sagittarius had two of the same placement of these cards, and I shuffled a lot. So that could definitely mean something for some of you guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This has been going on, you know, again, I thought there was going to be a newer person, but this just feels as if someone wants to bring about a new beginning within this long-held connection between the two of you. This is something that you guys have been going through. It's been rough. I almost wonder if it was for like the last 10 months or even since like last October, something could have happened. So almost like a year of this person and you trying to understand each other, trying to heal, but it's been rough. I think like it's been rough in the way where this person knows they may have like issues, problems, but like they can't seem to let you go. They want to hold on to this. They want to make this work. And even when it's at its hardest and even when it looks its least hopeful, they still want to pursue it. They feel it's worth fighting it out. And they want to, I don't know, if they feel like it's about to be a wrap soon, they want to try one more time improving it to you. And I think that they know they have a lot to prove. And I think they know it's not going to be easy. But they still want to try. They really do. I do feel with this person here, they know you're trying to keep strong against, like, I wouldn't say them per se, but I guess maybe their habits that are lower vibrational. And they know why you have every right to be suspicious or guarded. But they also kind of just want to show you how much they've changed or how much they're willing to change. But maybe you heard it all before, Capricorn, and that's kind of where you're still maintaining this distance or still maintaining your boundaries here. This is going to be a challenge, but I think they want to be up for the challenge. they think you're worth the prize. Okay. I do see someone carrying someone a lot. Like, I don't know if they used to lift you up. You used to lift them up off the floor, piggyback rides, sexual positions where someone was lifted up. Confirmation for someone out there. Let's get into this. Dead center is the Hermit. Virgo energy. Someone's been put on timeout, and maybe that was just recently decided. And man, they're not having a good time with this. They're not having a good time at all. And I do feel like you really have been protective of your energy. That if you had to contact them, it's for things like, for example, if you share children, it's to like say who's going to pick who up at what time. I do feel that they perceive this time as them realizing a lot of what they did to hurt you, of what they did to push you away. And they can't stand the silence here between the two of you, but it is making them think. It is making them sit in their own energy and to kind of understand what got them here in the first place. But they hate that you're not reaching out. They hate that you're keeping your distance. And they're kind of having FOMO too. I wonder if you guys have been going out more, you've been hanging out with certain people and they see it and they wish that could be them hanging out with you. Especially if you're dating again. Ooh, yeah. They're having a really rough time with that. What's crossing this is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. So if this is a challenge card, it's different than what I got for Sagittarius's reading, but they definitely are dying to talk to you, dying to reach out, dying to clear their mind, to get things off their chest. But I think they want to be strategic about it. They may know you need your space right now, that you're keeping your distance, and maybe they tried before and like you didn't reply, you left them on red or just gave them a little thumbs up, which was kind of like, go away. So yeah, I think that they feel like they still want to explain some things to you. They want to tell you about what they've learned. They want to tell you about how they see this situation now. But if this is an emphasis card, yeah, I think that they are realizing that if they're going to have to, if they're thinking even about coming back or about giving this another shot, they have to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help them God. So there could have been some, information that was kept from you that you found out later. There could have been some secrets, and they'll have to come clean, because I think they were still denying it up until a certain point. And there's no point in doing that anymore. You already know. Someone has a really sexy back. Wonder if there's like back tattoos, toned back dimples. What's crowning this? 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. So yeah, I think in October, it could be like mid-October, around October 15th, October 25th. They may decide, okay, now's the time to take action. I want to come out of the cold. I want to show Aquarius. Ooh, I almost called you Aquarius. There could definitely be an Aquarius cross-watcher. But I definitely want to show Capricorn that I want to work on this. I don't want to lose this. They do feel kind of lost right now. If this is still ongoing, the 5 of Pentacles between the two of you. But yeah, I think they're not going to be able to sit in that energy for too long. And maybe that's the point of what you were trying to do by putting them on timeout. Maybe in the past you felt like you were the one that always had to take initiative or always had to come up with the solutions. Keeping your distance, maybe you were hoping that that would push them to finally act. To finally send the gesture, to finally, I don't know, I almost feel as if you felt like this person in some way was becoming lazy within the connection, not doing enough, not putting enough effort forward, relying on you too much, which is maybe why the boundaries had to be put in place. And I think with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse too, maybe a lot of the times how they would reapproach you is 5 of Pentacles and upright, oh, I'm having such a hard time, life isn't going well for me, it's been so hard. And maybe before you were willing to help them out or to kind of hear them out in that sense, but that door is closed, and it's like, okay, yeah, we all go through hard things. We all have our own problems. But I'm not going to be the person that you take it out on. I'm not going to be the person that is the repetitive behaviors after me taking you in every time. So I think they're kind of getting that version of you, Capricorn, that is kind of showing them where they need to grow, where they need to heal, where they need to pick up the pieces themselves. Now, if you guys are in a relationship or a marriage, let's just say, there could have been mishandlement of money. Maybe someone wasn't like paying child support. Maybe someone wasn't paying the bills that they said they were going to pay, or was using money behind your back, moving things in different accounts, paying for different subscriptions. I don't know. They do want to pay you back, and you may get some of that money back in October from them. And that's their gesture of trying to heal whatever happened between the two of you. Keep an eye out on your statements, I want to say. And also, like, I wonder if they'll send something randomly out of the blue to your Venmo, your Zelle, your Cash App. What's rooting this is the High Priestess. Pisces energy, Cancer energy. So I feel as if there's going to be a lot of intuitive discernment, Capricorn, that you'll be needing to use. You're very intuitive. Your ability to know this person is razor sharp, and I think you know them better than they even know themselves. I know that's crazy to say, but I really do feel that way. And I think that it's important for you to anchor in your integrity, and if something doesn't feel right, don't give in, because it'll give them a message of what they need to improve on or do better on. I think that there's a lot of spiritual awakening this person still needs to go through, and may currently be in the process of going through, that they need to do on their own. They absolutely do. And I wonder if some of you guys have like been pulling your own cards, have been meditating on this, and you're tapping into seeing their energy and what they're up to and doing, because again, there could be silence and you want to keep your distance. And Spirit has been filling you in the information on your own even. And yeah, you could use this tarot reading to help pick up some of the pieces too, but I think you do know what's really going on beneath the surface. I do kind of want to clarify this High Priestess card. Tell me more about this High Priestess card. I'm hearing curly, like someone could have really curly hair. That's really noticeable, that someone always gets compliments on. Naturally curly hair. King of Cups. Interesting. Scorpio energy. Six of Wands. Leo energy. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Wow. 2 9s here. Your birthday could be January 9th, January 19th, December 29th. You know that you should not open up, or you should not give in until they prove their love, until they show their devotion, until they apologize. You need your victory, period. You need to have that reassurance. And until then, you'll keep quiet, you'll keep silent. Actions speak louder than words. And that's where I think they're kind of starting to learn that with the challenge of the King of Swords. You need them to speak on something here that they try to kind of hide within themselves, whether that's the truth of how they're feeling, whether that's hearing how hard it's been for them since this whole thing has happened, an apology, perhaps, with this King of Cups. That's the only way you'll be open to this, is emotional rawness, openness, truthfulness. If you love me, then don't just say it, show it. And I think that that was part of the problem here between the two of you. You're not going to be manipulated. You're not going to be convinced, and you're going to sense if they're being honest or not. They have a huge ego, which I think is a big problem within this connection. But I think you are challenging their ego in a way that hasn't been challenged for quite some time. And I think it's working. Recent past, 2 of Cups. So Cancer energy. This is where I feel like they are slowly coming to the realization of the care for you, the need for you emotionally, where they may have not have admitted that before. They tried to keep that hidden in some way that didn't work. I think that they have sat in time out long enough to really realize that they need to do better, that they need to, if they want to make this work with you or have something serious with you, there's going to have to be more of a care, devotion that they'll have to stick by and not just flip-flop depending on their feelings or emotions at that current time. They do feel like you're a soulmate. They do feel like you're someone special to them. And again, I think with this birth energy, they want to revitalize this connection, but bring a new element that they think they've learned about through this separation with you. There are 2 twos here, January 2nd, January 12th, December 22nd, or January 22nd could be someone's birthdays here, especially if you're cuspers. I wonder if they've sent like a really long text to you recently that maybe is still like debated if you should reply. And they kind of felt that they were pouring their heart out in that and now waiting kind of anticipation to see how you'll respond. All right, Capricorn. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold, we got 2 cards here for you guys. We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn these cards here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards, just dive deeper into this whole situation. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, you need more answers and clarity, I promise there'll be more of that in the extended. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video where you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. If this is where you depart, Capricorn, I really hope that this resonated with you. I hope that this has given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.